Cubans will remember President Fidel Castro for the revolution he led and for the development Cuba achieved under him in spite of the blockade, in literacy, in health, in life expectancy, all of it secured under sustained economic pressure. But to the world, President Fidel was more than Cuba's leader. He was a global statesman whose ideas of revolution and of humanism crossed continents, races, and political divides. President Fidel measured people by their humanity alone. Students from nations across the world, including from those whose governments opposed him, studied free in Cuban universities. Cuban doctors and teachers saved countries that could offer nothing in return. Oppression was the only qualification he required, and solidarity was extended to people rather than to states. That conviction was defended, not merely declared. Small nations of the South that Cuba stood beside prevailed against far stronger forces. In Namibia, we remember Quito Carnival, which opened the way to our independence and in turn to democracy in South Africa. This is not a distant history for us. It is our own. The blockade contradicts everything he built. It denies Cubans health care, housing, and the ordinary necessities of life, and it violates the sovereignty of a state that has threatened no one. Sovereignty and self-determination are not privileges to be granted or withdrawn. They belong to every nation equally. We therefore call for that expressed will to be respected, and for the principles of the Charter of the United Nations, the sovereign equality of states and non-intervention in their internal affairs to be applied without exception. The non-aligned tradition gave that appeal its voice, and this gathering, drawing participants from every continent, renews it. Unity was never a sentiment for Fidel Castro. It was a strategy, and it remains the one available to us. Education is the most enduring part of his legacy. It gave Cuba the self-reliance to withstand decades of pressure and a surplus of skill in medicine, in science, in disaster response, shared far beyond what its means could predict. The embargo therefore injures more than Cuba. It denies the world a partner with much to teach. Our task, therefore, is not commemoration only. It is to carry this legacy into our laws, our policies, and our cooperation, and to defend it in the multilateral institutions we have built together. Prosperity is not a contest in which one nation's gain is another's loss. No nation is secure or prosperous alone. Long live the revolutionary spirit of Comandante Fidel Castro Ruz.
สมัยคุบาและลาวที่นับถือฮักแพงในฐานะที่เป็นประธานสมาคมมิตรภาพลาวคุบามาหลายกว่า2 ทศวรรษข้าพเจ้าผู้ซึ่งภาคภูมิใจที่ได้ร่วมกับบรรดาชายในพื้นดินในทั่วโลกมีคำเห็นต่อสายฟิเดล คาสโตรผู้นำทางประวัติศาสตร์ที่ดีเด่นและกล้าแกร่งของการปฏิบัติคุบาในโอกาสระลึกวันเกิดของพระครบรอบ100 ปีสำหรับประชาชนลาวนาเผ่าก็คือบรรดาประชาชนที่หักหอมสันติภาพและความเป็นธรรมในทั่วโลกสายฟิเดลแม่นพื้นวิทย์ที่ยิ่งใหญ่และสัญลักษณ์ที่ดีเด่นแห่งการต่อสู้ต้านจักรพรรดิเพื่อปกป้องเอกราชแห่งชาติและความก้าวหน้าทางสังคมนับแต่ปี1959เป็นต้นมาสายฟิเดลได้นำเอาการปฏิวัติสังคมที่มีคุณภาพ